Alright, what's going on Patreon if you're watching this early, or YouTube? We are back with some more Skyrim. I know it has been a while since we did our last story, where we kind of completed the trilogy with Vigilant, Glamoro, and Unslad, and I think we recently did the last of Unslad, which was actually pretty interesting. I know this is technically not finished, and once those mods actually do get finished, we will probably replay either the entire story again, or we'll replay the last section with our Witcher character. But as you can see here, we have a new character. This is Celine. She is a dark elf, and specializing in both destruction and conjuration. Now, in terms of destruction, I'm primarily going to be using both water and ice spells. I can kind of show you like a list of magic spells I have here for destruction. This is from another mod where you could like basically combining both fire and ice of sorts. It primarily what you do is for more the frost damage and then like the fire over time damage. We also have like our water spells here as well. So primarily we'll be using those. This is not going to be like a melee focused character like our last character. Again, this is going to be like mage focused. So I have quite a few spells at our disposal this time. It's definitely going to be pretty interesting. In terms of conjuration, we don't really have that many stuff to start with. Bound sword I'll probably use on and off if I don't want to use like my my on-hand weapon, or if I just need a weapon. Conjure familiar, it's low costing spell. Some of these other ones here. Probably the ones we'll be using the most is like is the water thrall, which I already have summoned here, and then some of these other ones here like the Dremoro Curl, Haunting Spirit, so on and so forth. So quite a few stuff to have. I do have some healing, not a lot, just your basic healing and fast healing. We'll probably just do fast healing to be a little bit honest, and then lesser ward, which I'll try and get upgraded to that a little bit later. And then Bone Spirit, which is a spell that I randomly picked up. I honestly thought it was going to be a conjuration spell, not necessarily a restoration, because I'm not really going to be using restoration. And then in terms of our shouts, we have basic shouts, not really going to be doing much here. Equipment wise, the armor that I am wearing, because someone is definitely going to ask, which I understand, it is the Cassandra Frost armor. It will be in the mod list down below. I'm using the Cloak of Magic Resist because the Witch Cloak doesn't look as good, because it doesn't have like the HTTP physics on it, which I wish it did. I'm gonna see maybe there's an update for it, or maybe there's a patch, because that would look really good with the HTTP physics. But as it doesn't, we'll just be using the standard Cloak of Magic Resistance. We do have a backpack, which I may keep on just for like the extra magicka and the carry storage here. But everything else here is pretty standard. We have an Iron Lantern, Ring of Destruction, which increases our destruction and enchantments by 15% or 15% less. Potions, I may actually buy some potions before we leave. And then just kind of like standard stuff here. But yeah, so that's primarily our character. She's going to be very more long range focused. I mean, we do have a rapier to use, which it's pretty damaging, 69, haha. But we may forego this. I actually may forego the using this weapon, and I may just focus more on magic, and kind of use like more of like my conjuration blades and stuff like that. So it'll be pretty interesting to see how this character plays. I've never actually played with a pure mage character before of sorts. I've always kind of like other people that played Skyrim first, second time around. I've always like kind of just built like a hybrid of everything, because this game allows you to do that. But it definitely be pretty interesting to see what we can do. So in any case, in order to start this, the quest we are playing is there is no Umbra. I believe it's 3 chapters, and it's supposed to spend between 15 to 20 hours of content, so there's definitely a lot to explore here. One of the companions that we have with us is Tokata. I don't know if we're going to keep her. We may forego her in favor of just kind of going solo with our conjuration spells and stuff like that. But we'll kind of give her a test and see, because I heard she's really one of the better companions out there. In order to start this quest, there are a couple ways to do it. One is to pick up the Book of Umbra in the field, and then another one I think is in Farengar's, like I believe that's actually there on the table right there. Yeah, it's that there on the table. We actually pick up the book there and gotta start the quest line there ourselves. So before we get started though, I do want to buy some stuff from him.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the... So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
if he has anything here. We could get daggers and battle axes. We'll get them just to have them. But I don't think I really need anything else here. I was kind of hoping he sold some potions, but looks like he doesn't. He does have some pretty good stuff. We'll pick up the frost rune. Really don't need. I think we already know frostbite, or we don't actually. So we'll pick up that as well. Probably never actually use it. Hailstorm. Okay, we actually may pick this up. Hailstorm and ice spike. So he has some pretty good stuff that we stuff that we don't have already. But we'll worry about that later. Armor, not really too concerned with anything he has here. Anyway, that's not what we're here for.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Yeah, not really interested in that. What we're here for is this right here. Or where's the book? It's here somewhere. He's supposed to have a copy. Where is his copy? There it is. There is no Umbra. So by reading this book, and I'm not gonna actually read out loud, I'll have you guys, if you want to pause to read, go ahead and do so. But by reading this book, this should start the quest. I don't know too much about this quest. I just know it has to do a lot more of like sort of like more magic and things like a magical blade. So I'm not 100% sure in terms of like the lore, how it goes. I'm not gonna pretend that I do, but it's definitely one of those that was pretty interesting. There we go. As about Ulis, okay, never mind. Alright, so where's our quest here? There is no Umbra. Search for evidence of Daumbra, I guess. At the Atronach Forge, read the Forge Manual. Ask about Ulvis Soth at the College of Winterhold. Okay, so we have two objectives here. We'll go ahead and get started on that. Like I said, this is supposed to be a very long quest line, so we're definitely gonna be on this for a while. Unlike like with us with like Unslad or some of the other shorter ones here. I don't know how story focus is versus combat oriented and stuff like that. So while we're kind of getting everything set up here, I guess we take a look at the map and kind of go that way. So let's go to the College of Winterhold here. So we haven't actually discovered Winterhold. We'll actually get a carriage to go to Winterhold. That'll make this a little bit easier. So while we're going to the carriage, I am going to kind of explain a little bit about the mod list. For those who kind of came to the streams, the mod list that I am using is the Nolvis mod list. And the reason I chose Nolvis, originally I was going to do Arisen, but Arisen actually got an overhaul. Or not an overhaul, I should say. Arisen is no longer supported, so it's like on its last mod list. And the author is actually creating a new mod list in conjunction with someone else. I forgot the name of it now, but it's supposed to be a little bit more streamlined.
You there. The Dawn Guard is looking for anyone willing to fight against the Grown. That's what if you change your mind and decide to join the fight before it's too late, talk to Isran at Fort Dawn Guard, southeast of Midden.
Don't necessarily care about the Dawn Guard. But anyway, we're using the Nolvis mod list, which is not a Wabajack mod list. It has its own like installer and engine and things like that. So it's pretty interesting how it installs and how it works. It's about the same as Wabajack in terms of installation. There may be like one or two more steps that you have to do. But some of you guys see me stream it before, and it's actually a pretty stable mod list. I didn't have really too many issues running it myself on my computer. I don't think we really dropped below 60 FPS for maybe like the entire stream, maybe like 1 or 2 frame drops. So that's actually really impressive considering just how beautiful the mod list looks. I think it's a huge improvement over what we was playing last time, which was, I believe, ABO. Now, if you wonder about the dead bodies here, especially Ugath the Unbroken, apparently this mod has opportunities for bandits to come and raid capitals, and you can choose to fight or not. And some of the NPCs will fight there, and I mean, if they're not good enough to do so, then they'll die.
And back, and we'll be off.
So, in any case,
there once was a
we'll go ahead and right over to Whiterun and kind of get this quest started. Now, in terms of how this is going to be paced, like I said, I'm going to be probably pacing like I've done the other ones. I won't really skip too much in terms of like me talking if I'm talking, but You feel the world shift in the right, so okay, I don't know what that is. Window carrot stuff, okay. Anyway, so we're here at the College of Winterhold. It's gonna look a little bit different, just because there's a lot of mods here that changed up quite a bit. And there's gonna be like stuff, or that's not the college, I'm sorry, this is Winterhold, which has actually been revamped a little bit. Actually make like a city instead of just like a barren wasteland, which I appreciate. Which I get why it was like, looked like it was abandoned, but it just lacked overall character in my opinion. Alright, so there's the bridge. So, in any case, you have to forgive me, it's like I have to kind of navigate through like the new lands of how it's like designed now. If you want to take a look at the mod list will be in the description as always. I think it's up here. At least I think it's here. Is that the bridge? No. Where is the bridge? You have to forgive me. Like I said, I think it's over here. If you want the mod list.
And you'd have me do what? Join the college and rant about death?
Sorry, I keep getting distracted by things. But if you want to
away from me. Where do you think you're going?
Found you, I
To
did.
the inn for a drink, of course. Where else could I even go?
Numenar says he wants someone. Novatos finds them. And here
Millisecond.
you are.
But it's worth a try.
Heroes always wandering around. Easy to find. Good thing because she's in danger. Who does it matter? What does it matter? You're a hero.
I'm
You look the
confused.
type. It's what you do. Someone's in danger. All my friends are in danger. Will be in danger. Whichever. You find the danger, you stop the danger, you get treasure. Simple, easy. Not really, though. Someone always wants you to fetch something random.
We'll deal with this later. That's not what we're here for. Any case, we'll deal with him later. Is he gonna keep following me?
Found you. Heroes always want.
I guess we'll go through this.
It's what you find the danger. You.
So you
stop
want me to
the
save you and your
danger.
friends?
Yes. No. Maybe. Hard to explain. Not my area. Too broken. Too many mechanisms, mostly unmoving. Can take you down, though. Introduce you to the team. Let them explain. They love explaining.
Yeah, we're not dealing with this quest right now.
Two? Not two. Down. Could use a... No, your
So we gotta go to the
way,
Stone Hole Mine.
Hole Mine. But I talk too much. Go to Stonehole Mine. Follow? No. What you see isn't what I am.
Oh, so basically
Let me
he's not
shut
his
down.
actual
You
form.
take what glows from this husk. Yes, perfect. Not really. Not from me. Just take the part that glows. You'll see.
So basically he's saying take this.
See? Much better. Take a fabricant, stop his time. If his numena's intact, he'll be fine. Just the real me here. Just the numena. Easier this way. No waiting up for me. No me getting stuck in walls. That happens a lot for some reason.
I appreciate the metagame. Anyway.
But we're wasting time, really. Go to Stonehole Mine. Little place near Dawnstar. Old, abandoned, third era. Very nice.
Oh,
Southwest of
stop
Dawnstar. Go!
We'll deal with that later. Anyway.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry. Oh, forgive me. Most who arrive.
Alright, so
This
we gotta
is
get
the
inside the
College of
College of Winterhold.
Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within? I see. That power certainly exists, I assure you. Wield it faithfully, and few can withstand. It would seem that the college has what you seek. Not just anyone is allowed. A small test, if you will. No, I'm afraid I don't know anything of the sort.
So I'm the Dragonborn.
Dragonborn? It's been so long since we've had any contact with the Greybeards. Do you really have the voice? I would be most impressed to see that.
Alright, so this is probably one of the easier ways to do it for someone that's not like a character.
Oh, how did you do that? So the stories are true. You are Dragonborn. Normally, you'd need to show some aptitude. I think there is much. I think you'll be I'll lead you across. So the stories are true.
Anyway.
You are Dragonborn.
So, the save that I have is just basically doing like the main story. So like, I don't have any of like the other story stuff done. But that shouldn't really affect anything else. We may run into like some unrelated things like with other quests, which kind of happens unfortunately just because of the sheer amount of modded quests. But hopefully that doesn't really deter us for what we need to do. We're kind of here for two separate actions here. So, in any case, the first one here is to learn about what's his name. I'm bad with pronouncing names. You guys know this. It's not a video with me correctly pronouncing a name. All right, so Ulvis Serloth at the College of Winterhold. Now, where is this located? I'm not exactly sure. Let's see, maybe it's up a little bit. Someone here has to know something. Take skull, legendary scourge. Keep saying it's below us. Okay, well. Maybe there's one above. No, okay. Maybe we can ask someone. Maybe someone here knows.
You can see me? Confound it all, I was quite sure I was invisible. Or at least transparent.
Nah, okay. Well, you're useless to me. Alright, so let's see if we can find someone. Maybe it's like one of the masters or something. I thought there'd be someone here that could help us, but apparently not. Let's see.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I have...
Why aren't you wearing any clothes, my guy? Arcana?
Another... Are you of the sort that... I assure you that I shall be watching you. All of you. Very closely.
Okay. Well, my man, you need to get some clothes on.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning.
Alright. It seems like it's making us go through like the main story
as
stuff.
I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic.
So I'll go ahead and skip through
by
this
its
because it's
very
gonna have us do like
nature,
the first lessons. I
volatile,
don't know if it's gonna have us do like the whole like
unless you can
College of
control
Winterhold storyline.
Can and will
If it does,
destroy
I might skip through this
Sir, I think we all understand
and
that very well.
get us
We
up where we
wouldn't
need
be
to
here if
be.
we couldn't control magic.
Alright, so I got through some of the dialogue. Now we actually talk about the name Ulvis Seloth.
Well, now there's a name I haven't heard in some time.
Alright, is it true he created the Aquanach Forge?
Correct. Down in the Midden. Can you tell me more about what you're looking for?
I'm looking for a certain Daedric sword, Umbra. Have you heard about her?
I've heard the stories, the same as anyone else. It was all before my time, you understand.
Well, she's the reason he created the forge, to sort of like remake her. I believe he may have taken Umbra's last owner. In fact, she may still be there. Oh, so Umbra might... Okay, the sword might have taken... Okay, I get it.
Is that so? Are you quite sure about that?
He wanted to defy Calvus Vile to reforge the sword into something new. Who knows what Umbra may have done to him? I think someone should take a look.
Well, this is very interesting. Assuming it's true, of course.
Look, there's only way to confirm. Did he leave anything behind? Like a will? Not a will, I'm sorry. Like a journal, notes?
I don't think so. Feel free to look around. It's underneath the college. It's not the nicest place, so if you go down there, please do be careful. A most pleasant chat. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Until the next.
Cool.
Over there, please.
All right.
Just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way.
Do I have
now,
to do this?
Cast the ward spell. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. All right, everyone. That's all for now. Keep it up.
Cool. All right. So,
Zargo continues to struggle with wards.
anyway, I had to do that. We're not really gonna go through the College of Winterhold like stuff because we really don't need to. I don't think it would help because we could fast travel to places, but I don't mind adventuring around and things like that. So it seems like we need to actually go to the forge area and read the manual to kind of get a better understanding of what exactly the point of crafting Umbra was. I mean, we got a general idea of why. So we need to go under the college, which I think there's a way out here to get to it. We need to go down below, which I believe there's like a door or doorway that we can use to get under the college. Let me see if I remember correctly how to get there. It's not the Hall of Attainment. It's something else. There's a way to like get to the underground area of the college. Let's see. Or maybe it is. Maybe this is the way. I go down. I keep going down. You have to excuse me. It's been a while since I've actually been to the College of Winterhold because I've been everywhere but that place. So, don't necessarily come here unless I absolutely have to. But I think it's down here. There we go. Okay. So underneath the college. That's pretty. Let's see. Here we go. Now, why I don't have a key, I guess is because I didn't complete the College of Winterhold stuff, so that's why I don't technically have a key, but any case. Master level lock, huh? There we go. Not too bad. Now, definitely could have gave us a key to open this place to get here, but whatever, we're here now. Now, I think there are beings down here that will fight us.
Is someone there?
Let's see. There we go.
Your decision.
Alright, so, yeah, a couple of creatures down here we have to deal with, but nothing we can't handle, I don't think.
What was that? I have to... I'm disappointed.
And so, since my character does deal with conjuration, one of the skills that I have, I guess I should have went through the perk points, but I didn't, but one of the perk points that I do have is the ability to summon skeevers. I can summon skeevers whenever I go into combat, like 3 skeevers summon. So I always have like something fighting with me.
Did you hear something?
Fire or Fiend Broth Beetle. Nothing too bad here, like I said. We don't have much of a problem here with some of the low-level stuff. Oh, we actually already have this. This is actually the armor that we have. It's pretty cool that it was down here. Read Equinox Forge Manual. Nephew, I apologize that I cannot see you personally before you leave. The trip to Sadworth Moor is treacherous this season, or I would have visited upon here in the news. The Nords have a fine college at Winterhold, and I am sure you will excel. You may know that I too attended there. I was quite the conjurer adept in my day. I am sending you my notes on something called the Equinox Forge, a little bit of a project of mine at Winterhold. Excuse me. Mention nothing to the faculty, but ask your fellow pupils about a place called the Midden. You will find the forge there. Fear a number of my notes are missing, scattered and lost in my travels in Skyrim. Perhaps you may stumble across them in your own adventures. Most dear to my heart is my world work of the Daedric weapon. It's not something that should be discussed openly, but in any case you have the forge to experiment with. All kinds of answers can be found if you simply use the right ingredients. Pay close attention to my words. If you put your mind to it, you will pierce through any mystery like an iron dagger through a Daedric heart. Okay, so a bunch of stuff here. So this is how you do summon the acronauts. Or acronauts, how you want to pronounce it. Fire salts and ruby, fire salts and sapphire, fire salts and amethyst, or how you pronounce it. Okay, so that's part of this here. So search for evidence of the No Umbra. So we need to actually read the forge. Okay, so let's go ahead and read the book again. Where was it? Alright, so we need to be probably searching for something here. The simplest yet most hazardous state recipe is that if some astronaut that conjure bruises will attack the first thing they see. However, be ready for battle if you have the reason to use these recipes. Okay, so we can summon something. So I think what we need to do is summon something here. Put it in the offer box. Okay, so we know how to summon, so that does that. Fire gem and fire salts. Okay. So it seems like we need to be searching for something else. Let's read the book again. So this is just basically how to use it. Interesting. Okay. So I guess we need to either look for something or find something here that has to deal with it. The quest log says, I've learned the cursed edge of blade may have been converged as No Umbra using abstract force and colorful. I should go there and confirm. Search for evidence at No Umbra at the Forge. Read the Forge's manual. Alright, so we've done that. We read the Forge's manual. Unless it's telling us that an iron dagger and a Daedric heart is what we need to use. In order to kind of get what we need, which I don't think any of that's here. We may need those ingredients, is from my understanding. Maybe that was kind of like the secret he was telling us, is that we need these ingredients to do it, to get what we need. Okay. So then we need to go get those. If that's the case, unless I'm reading this incorrectly. Because, yeah, I have to summon something, I guess, here. Okay. I don't have the items needed. Okay, so give me a minute. We will go try and get these items, and we will return. Alright, so we're back, and we have our Iron Dagger and Daedric Hearts, because that's the only thing I can see from like the book that kind of pertains to what we're looking for. So, Iron Dagger, Daedric Heart. Let's go ahead and get our weapon out just in case. And then we'll, this should be good. Okay. So mage gauntlets. And oh, the journal. Okay. Alright. A talking dog who called himself Barbarous, curious mangy mutt, found me at home of Sathrith Mora and said it had a gift for me, told me to open and lock the box behind it, long shadow of Tel Narga, first thing tomorrow morning. Funny, I think I may do it. It's not every day you see a talking dog. 2 Frost Falls TARDIS. She's beautiful. I cannot stop holding her. I'm riding this left-handed. I cannot let anyone from the Telavini see her. If they approach me, I'll kill them. I'll kill them all. She will like that, I think. My beautiful, beautiful damn. Okay, I haven't left the house. They'll come for her and take her. I can't let it happen. I'm hungry. I can't remember if I've eaten. I must do something. But she calls me at night. She hungers too. I cannot let her go hungry. Pretty much the blade was taken over him at this point. Yeah. Let's see. I think I heard some foreigners at the gateway at the end saying they got their hospitality papers. If they suddenly disappear, everyone would think that they left town. Ooh, basically. Basically went to go kill him, I think. I fell somehow, tripped. My hand must have let go of the pommel for a second. I think I've freed my control from now. I feel like I've been asleep. Fragmented visions come to me like a memory of a dream. Images of people at the shore at night. Images of blood, screams, and slaughter. My previous entry. Oh yeah. So basically, the blade took over. Umbra is her name. Naira wore the witch as her mentor or as a maker, and Calvis Bile, Daedric Prince of Bargets, gave her her soul and her hunger. Okay, so this is like pretty much the creation of the blade itself, and how it came to be. I won't read all this because it is a very long journal, but if you want to pause the read, definitely feel free to do so. A lot of stuff in here though. But we have the journal, and that's kind of the important part here. Search for evidence of remember at the altar of Exrib. I know I'm butchering it, so bear with me here. But okay, we got a little bit more information, and it's actually pretty cool that it's kind of like hidden in plain sight what you actually need to grab. And I guess the next video, because I'll go through this video because it would be longer than it already is. I'll kind of go over some of my perk points because I know someone's probably going to ask a little bit about it. So I'll kind of like break down the perk points of how the character's kind of built, because it is a little interesting because I believe it's using Odin as one of the perk overhauls, like a combination of a couple of perk overhauls. So it's not just like vanilla spells or anything like that. So, but I'll go over like some of the perk points and things like that after we kind of get to a stopping point here. Which we may actually. No, we can go there. We can go search for information there. Let me see how far this place is. Okay, so not too far from here. It's like it's in the mountains on the outskirts of Winterhold. We can kind of travel to Sarthal and then travel south from there. And once we get there, we'll kind of go through that, and then at that point, we'll call it a stopping point for part 1. And this little excavation site. Again, this is part of like the that is part of like the college and Winterhold stuff. So if you need to go there, you can. But I should probably get a horse at some point. I think that's probably something we're gonna invest in, is a horse. Don't know if we're gonna need like a conjuration horse or something, but definitely gonna invest in a horse. But while we're actually walking up here, I am gonna explain like the upload schedule because it may seem a little bit weird. The way that I plan on uploads. If we have to fight it, we will, but I'd rather not if we can help it. I think we're good. The way the uploads are going to work is that Patreon is going to have the videos come up on Mondays. So every Monday of the week, you'll see a new video come out. At the very least, there will be a new video. Now, will there be multiple videos? That I'm not entirely sure. I'm definitely going to try and work that into the schedule to have multiple videos up at a time. Make sure there's no one here. I don't see anyone here. I think we're okay. Oh, is that a snow elf? Oh, it's like snow elf armor. Take fire arrows, reinforced shield. We really don't need any of this stuff, so I'm not going to disturb it. Read Doors to Oblivion. Cool. Follow the Daedric Prince Harris Moore. Read Eldritch pages and bind them to Eldritch tomes. Read books that teach new skills. Become my champion and submit to Adprocthera. No, we're not going to do that just yet.
You're as good as dead. to admit, I'm disappointed.
Okay. I think it's dead. I think it's dead. Takata. All right, Palpatine. You have fun with that. All right. Read the epitaph. Epitaph to Umbra. Here lies Umbra, the sword of hunger, the sword of doom, the sword of sorrow. Here lies the hubris of Elvis Seloth, the failed blacksmith and mage. Here lies the baseless ambition. Here lies his dreams of forging a renewed blade. Clovis Vile wins again, but if there's no Umbra, then there is no Umbra. She may never see the light of day. May she never emerge from the deepest, slightest pit, and may she in oblivion forgive me. Huh. Okay. So it looks like they tried to bury away. They tried to bury away their Umbra and stuff like that. Now, if you're curious about these are sky shards in Skyrim. Those actually came from Skyrim Online, or not Skyrim Online, Elder Scrolls Online. Basically, if you click through, to give you like a perk point. Take a leap of faith into a treacherous cave. Investigated bloody ritual atop the mountain pass forge. Oh, so these are just like all the listings. This is the one thing I don't like about the skies. What the frozen corpse? Okay. Bolzamar's journal. I don't know if this has any relation. I don't think it does. We'll take it with this. Looks like Iron Sword of Spark Superior. Maybe we could take this stuff here. Really don't need most of it, but looks like he froze to death. Lots of crafting stuff. I guess we could probably call it here for part 1. More along the lines of just kind of getting here, and kind of like we didn't like waste a lot of time. Probably what I'll do for terms of uploads, there'll probably be 2 episodes up on Patreon, and then I will try and have these uploaded for YouTube on Wednesday and Friday sequentially. So if you want to see episodes first and early, Patreon's the way to go, and then 1 episode will be out on Wednesday, the other one up on Friday. I think that's going to be the plan moving forward for the Quest mod series and stuff like that, because I also do stream during the week. So I think that's what we're going to try and tackle here. So if you're on Patreon and you're watching this episode, the next episode should be following through shortly in terms of being uploaded and available. If you're on YouTube, what I will probably end up doing on YouTube, for those who are channel members, I will see if I can upload those early. Maybe on Wednesday, have the 2 episodes up instead of just the 1 available to watch. And on Friday, the 2nd episode will be available and things like that. So we'll kind of work it out in terms of scheduling and stuff like that, because I do want to utilize people who do decide to support the Patreon and the channel membership and stuff like that the best way that I can, but not also excluding content from you guys. So it's definitely a shift and a change of things, how I usually do things, but hopefully you guys enjoy. This is definitely going to be one of the more interesting storylines that we kind of take, and I'm going to try and pay a lot of attention to the lore behind it. If the stories, books, and stuff are like way too long, I'll always just pause to read for you guys, and then I'll read them on my off time, so that way the video's not 5 to 10 minutes of me reading a book and stuff like that, whereas we could be like continuing on with the story. So, but yeah, I'm excited to be back. We will take care of that later. But it's good to be back in Skyrim. Good to be playing again. I am looking forward to playing as a different type of character. Like I said, definitely going to be interesting playing as like a character that deals with like magic and summoning and stuff like that. So because I'm not really too used to playing with like someone that's like conjuration and magic and stuff like that. So it's definitely going to be an interesting change of pace, and I'm looking forward to it.